In this brief video, I want to give an introduction to the letter written to the Romans by the Apostle Paul, which was written no later than AD 57 in the city of Corinth. Now, he had never been to Rome and did not plant the church there. However, he wanted to visit the church to impart some spiritual blessing and to fulfill the purposes of why he wrote the letter. The first purpose is that as an apostle of Jesus Christ, he felt called to plant churches where Christ is not known. He had his sights on Spain, so Rome would have been a good launching site for such a ministry. And so he wrote his letter in hopes that they would join him in supporting his mission. The second reason for writing the letter is that it seems that there were some tensions in the church in Rome, and he felt that the gospel of Jesus Christ had the power to solve this problem. You see, the church in Rome was made up of several households, and two groups of people dominated. First, the Jewish followers of Jesus and those of Greek or Roman background, hence the Gentiles. Now, in today's world, many people think it odd or strange for Jews to follow Jesus as the Messiah. But back then, that was not the issue. The issue was how Gentiles could follow a Jewish Messiah without following the law of Moses or converting to Judaism. In addition, from historical sources, we understand that at one point, Emperor Claudius expelled all Jews from Rome because of a dispute over Christ or Christos. As a result, the Gentile Christians in Rome arose to keep the church going. By the time the Apostle Paul wrote his letter, Jews were allowed to return to Rome. Jewish Christians who returned had to face a growing Gentile leadership in the church, creating tensions between the two groups. Hence, rather than viewing the letter to the Romans as Paul's attempt at crafting a systematic theology of Christian doctrine, the letter is actually both missional and pastoral in that it embodies what the Apostle Paul preaches and has the power to heal the divisions between these two very different groups of people. It is a practical lived theology which is highly relevant for today's followers of Jesus Christ. So as we go through this series, I pray that you be blessed and see its relevance for today's church. God bless you.